Okay, you heard
Yeah, it's all good.
me.
Wait. Hold on, let me make sure.
Live on you.
Hold up. You got that mic right up on you. That
Yeah,
shit. All right, we good. It's all good. I'm gonna put this right here, just in case we say something under our breath or something. I'm gonna put this right here. Yeah. All right. That brother get his garment all the way on. We good? All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, we want to give all praise to the Most High.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your house. All right, our goal is to receive salvation. The pathway to get there, it might not look like you think. It's not going to be a comfy walk into the kingdom. But the Lord has equipped us with the spiritual tools to pass the test that we're about to encounter. All right? Today I want to hone in on the fact that in order for you to cross that finish line, you got to believe on a higher level. The Lord's going to give us opportunities in this day to believe on higher levels, man. The exercise what we've been reading, the exercise what we've been talking about, we're going to have to walk it and be about it. You understand? Many miracles are about to take place. The Lord told us that. He wasn't joking when he said it. And the miracles may not look like you think either. But the Lord's about to do a great work in the earth, man. You got to believe that. You got to be fervent in the spirit and be bold. We're not out here to be timid about what the Lord has promised us. He's not a man that he shall lie. You got to, today, man, you're about to have to really be about what you said, what you've been teaching, what you've been claiming. You're going to have to be about it in this time, man. All right? Let's, brothers got precepts. You get your precepts first.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, I'm gonna read. Unless you had something.
Which one?
John 14:12.
Now this is John chapter 14, verse 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father.
So first off, it said you have to believe on Yahweh Shai. Believing the fullness of Yahweh Shai, you also have to believe in the things that he did, that what was written was true. The Lord raised from the dead, did he not? You got to believe that. And if you believe that the Lord raised from the dead, you believe that he could warp reality. Okay? Because the test, the trials that we're about to do, the enemy that we face, we're about to be put in situations that are going to be seemingly impossible with the eyes on your face. Every situation, when we get in the thick of Jacob's trouble, when it's really popping off, we're going to be put in situations that there's no carnal escape from it. Our forefathers were put in situations time and time again to where there wasn't a carnal solution. Supernatural had to happen. It's time to believe, to prove that we believe what we say we believe in. All right? I want to go to first, just real quick, First Maccabees 2. Y'all know what I want. I go there all the time. First Maccabees 2 and 50. It gives you a whole list of the thing of our forefathers and how they believed on those levels, so they had access to the supernatural.
This is First Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 50. It says, now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers.
So they had to stand, even back then, right, when they were trying to protect their sovereignty, they had to stand on what they believed in. They couldn't be timid during this time, and they weren't. Go ahead.
God says,
this is the Maccabean family. This is the pep talk. All right, go ahead, bro.
God says, call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time, so shall ye receive great honor and an everlasting name.
An everlasting name. But you gotta What's going to be the fuel in your tank? Blessed is he that readeth. You got all this family history of the Lord coming through for our forefathers. Time and time and time and time again. The Lord is undefeated. And if you're sincerely standing with him, you'll be undefeated too. We're gonna have down moments, like they say in the sports world. It's a game of runs. You're gonna have times where shit ain't going your way. It don't look right. But the end result is the victory for us, man. If you truly believe and you're walking towards your how about Shimi Hawashai, there's no such thing as losing, even in death.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I mean, if you read the book of Hebrews, that's what it was, the exhortation for the Israelites to not give up the faith, you know, because they were going catching hell. You know, Hebrews the 6th chapter tells you, like, man, you've been thrown in prison, this and that. It's like, your salvation is nearer than what you believe. And shit, it wasn't in our eyes and in man's eyes, because they end up, you know, died and scattered, but their names are written in that book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta believe that. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing is for a higher cause.
It's bigger than yourself.
You know, you might look like what right here dying, you know what I'm saying, amongst men, but the Most High sees the works.
And everything that you go through here on this side, again, if you believe in the resurrection, if you believe in, you know, how the Lord says life and death works, all the stuff we went through is gonna seem like chump change compared to the eternity we're about to get. This is the investment that you gotta make. We said we believe, we said we're about this spiritual investment. It takes what? A leap of faith to invest your funds. And we're not just investing half of our funds, right? We're all in. You really got to be about something to bet everything on it.
Yeah.
That's what the elect are doing. They're betting everything on this. There is no plan B. You understand? You can continue in that, bro. And then I'll get Matthew 24 after that, unless you got something.
Back in 1 Maccabees chapter 2, and we're at verse 52, it says, was not Abraham found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness? Joseph, in the time of his distress, kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt. Phinehas, our father, in being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood. Joshua, for fulfilling the word, was made judge in Israel.
So you see all these examples of our forefathers. The Lord required some off-the-wall things, seemingly, of them. They were put in situations that you couldn't just get out of, right? Jump down to 60.
Verse 60, 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 60, says, Daniel, for his innocency was delivered from the mouth of lions. And thus consider ye throughout all ages that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome.
None that put their trust in Yahweh Shemi Hawashai have been overcome. That wasn't a maybe. No, it says none that put their trust in the Lord have been overcome. The Lord is undefeated, like we mentioned in the beginning. Read the following verse unless you about to say something.
Well, in order to understand it, you have to understand reincarnation.
Even in death, like we mentioned. I get that too to back you up.
Resurrection. You have to believe in those things, man. Hey, look at the 7 brothers. You know, they were tormented before they were killed by the fucking Edomites.
And they gave them beautiful speeches.
You know?
I got to appreciate it.
I'm sorry, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was like, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, it's all good, man.
God, this is Wisdom of Solomon. Just to further y'all point. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, and verse 4. It says, For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality.
That's right, so we might be punished inside of man. You know what I'm saying? Losing jobs, losing gals, businesses. You know what I'm saying? You know, all these things, but guess what? The Most High sees the faith, regardless of what you're going through, man. He's commending that, man.
Yeah.
Say, hey, man, hey, you know what? You gonna come sit with me in that time.
Bro, we're about, and on a high level, we're about to lose loved ones. You got all the family that don't believe. Bro, in this past month, I ain't gonna speak on my situation. I done lost some people, bro. People that heard about this. We're about to, but again, like the elder said, if you understand how life and death works, you can deal with it. We've been given tools that a regular mortal can't deal with. You gotta stop thinking like a human being, because that's not what we're here to be. You gotta stop thinking like a mortal. Immortal. We're about to be gods, lowercase g. You gotta ask yourself, how would a lowercase g deal? How would one of the Alahayim deal? Stop thinking like a human being if you're serious about this, especially if you're on the other side of the sign. You understand? You can't think you can't be useful to the Lord in fullness if you think that way. You still reading? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
God, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 14 and verse 14. It says, "Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off the weak nature."
Ooh, brother, you got it. You hit that from deep, didn't you? Go ahead.
God, because like the brothers are going into, man, like you really gonna have to be having a complete different way of thinking, especially in the times that we're finna come into, man. Right, like brother went into, man, it's gonna be loved ones close to you that you know pass away or whatnot. But you have to be in the mindset of like, man, they're gonna be okay in the end, right? Hell, they're gonna get it, on the flip side. But we still got a job to do, right? We still got to, Lord willing, endure into the end in hopes that we be saved, right? If you still stuck in this mortal way of thinking, everybody that get hurt, or my parents that's close to you, right? You're gonna be all messed up about it every damn time. Oh man, I done lost my job, man, bro. I can't come to camp. Yep. Right? Oh man, I lost my car. Hey man. Nah, bro. Like the Lord, he called soldiers in this thing, man. Right? Enduring hardness is a good soldier of Yahushua of Mashiach. So it's gonna be like a lot of things are gonna continue to get worse on top of that. Right? So if you can't handle what you're going through right now, right, how much more when like shit is like at an all-time high worse?
Well, Matthew 24, that's where I want to go. After you read 63 or verse 63 in that first Maccabee. Yeah, man, I always think to myself, bro, everything's recorded in the heavens. Yep. Everything that we doing now, I always think to myself, man, the 2/3 that's born again, I brought I'm a part of that number. All the people that's brought, they're gonna be able to play this back. I always think to myself, man, if you knew that what you was doing and how you responded to all your perils was being recorded for future generations to come behind you, how would you conduct yourself? Would you know what I mean? You'd have to lock in and be like, hold on now. I gotta uphold the standard the Lord commissioned me to have, regardless of how I feel. You had something?
I got a real quick one.
Come on.
This is Jeremiah 5 and Jeremiah 12 and 5, excuse me. If thou hast run with the footmen, and they have wearied thee, then how canst thou contend with horses? And in the land of peace, wherein thou trustest, they weary thee, then how wilt thou do in the swelling of joy?
Ooh.
I'm going into what the brother cried out. He's struggling right now. You know what I'm saying? When everything is relatively, what's going to happen when non-hit breaks loose, man? This is why we're going through the trials and tribulations now. We're basically in boot camp,
Yeah, it's training camp.
For us to, build up that spiritual muscle to react the proper way according to the scriptures.
Yeah, because the Lord said the worst time ever, we're going to get after you, just go to it real quick before I make this point. Matthew 24 and 21. I'm going to put something into perspective for you.
God, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be." So
there's no time in history, documented or undocumented, that's going to compare to the time we're getting ready to step into. Yep. When we read in 1 Maccabees 2, all our forefathers that went through their crazy situations, those men are the elect, right? Yep. So the elect in this time are going to have similar levels of faith to endure the greatest time, the greatest peril. So what is the Lord going to do to get those men there? to that level. He's gonna give us, yeah, he's gonna give us opportunities in this time to be built up, to get there, because we're not there yet, to be honest. But he's...
So get used to uncertainty. I cut you off, sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
No, I'm just saying, getting used to uncertainty. The Most High put you in situations where you gotta get used to uncertainty. You gotta get used to His will. Sometimes you think a situation gonna go a certain way, and the Most High will have it to where it goes a totally other way. You have to be willing to accept that and roll in the spirit. Things ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna praise the Lord anyway because you had a different expectation? You know? You have to accept it. That's a part of being in the spirit too, accepting His will.
Mm.
Hey, there's situations, you know, that was hard sayings in the scriptures. You know, you had that one brother, basically like, hey man, y'all, whoever, basically, he ended up accidentally cursing his daughter. His daughter came in, he's like,
Oh, he said the first thing I see.
the first thing I seen was his daughter.
Damn.
He's like, hey, let your will be done.
Yeah, gave her
She
30
said
days
it
or
too.
more, yeah. And she was down too.
She's like, hey, it's the will of the Lord.
She ain't know no man or nothing.
Back in the day, nowadays would have reneged like it was. You know, Lord, you know, I would just play. You know how I get sometimes.
The Lord will kill your ass if you be on that
You know how I
time.
get sometimes. You know, I be tripping. No, no, you know, no.
Damn.
He accepted that, bro. That was a hard sin, bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's a hard sin, dog. Hey, the four brothers. I mean, the seven
Seven.
brothers.
You know what you're saying. And the mama.
Man,
Yeah.
losing limbs and all that, bro. They just still praising the Lord.
And then they told the enemy, they said, you ain't gonna have no resurrection.
You
Oh
can
yeah.
win on this side, but next year I got you next go around.
Yeah. That's a different mentality to
It's a
have.
different type of faith, bro. That's a different type of faith, man. Accepting the will of the Heavenly Father, those hard sayings. That's a part of going to that next level too.
Glory to glory.
That's glory to glory, man. You know, we live in a time so where this ministry is about to turn up. This ministry is about to go to the next step, to where it's not going to be cool to be a Hebrew Israelite anymore. Defamation is going to be on an all-time high, right? And all this cute shit, changing the doctrine, debates, all that's going to be null and void. Who you are, your honest trophy, your conversation, that's going to be apparent in that day, man.
Yeah.
That's why going to these trials and tribulations and having a body that's going to hold you accountable is so important, which we have here, man. You know?
Yeah. Man, you keep this in mind. Many of the men of the Lord that stuck with the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, everybody turned on them. They were completely separated from the left. They had to be really cool and down with losing everything. Their relationships, their carnal possessions. They had to be down with losing it all. You have to be in the spirit to love not your own life unto death. That's one of the characteristics the elect all have in common. So right now, bro, the Lord is sifting. You see a bunch of leaders of congregations doing silly shit. You see a lot of people that say they believe doing silly shit because the heat is getting turned up. The seriousness you have to be in is being elevated for you to survive. If you're serious about this walk, understand the testing is about to turn up and you got to be praying to the Lord to strengthen you so that you can deal with these tests. You had something? But I still want that, that last, this is one more statement that it makes at the end of that second Maccabees. First Maccabees, second chapter. You was about to get something?
No. You want me to?
No,
you want me to grab this?
What you had? What was it?
You talking to him?
Yeah, he wanted to get the friend Maccabee. He thought you was getting something.
Okay,
what you want me to get?
No, I thought you had a precept.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
No.
We
What
go.
you want me to get?
No, he had it already. I thought
you
you was pulling something.
Well, we had like the Three Stooges up
Come
here.
on, man. I was looking at him like, "Damn, what you about to get?" Go ahead and finish that, bro. Down there, you was at 62.
God, this first Maccabees, chapter 2.
No, I
And
thought you were pulling something.
I'm gonna start at verse 61. It says, "And thus consider ye throughout all ages that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome. Fear not then the words of a sinful man."
All right, that's going into Esau. All right, but all of even the wicked of our people, Majority of our people are about to turn on the believers. They're about to turn on the prophets. Y'all seen the video, the AI video? We've been saying that forever. They're gonna use that technology to make you look crazy. That bullshit they say, oh great, y'all this. They got technology to make it look like you really on that.
Grab a female up and
They got the technology to make us look crazy, but you're gonna have to be okay with your reputation being completely tarnished.
Yep.
And still strive lawfully, still be about the Lord's business.
Yep.
Are you able?
Yep. Yep.
Those are questions you gotta ask yourself, man. That's what Apostle Gabar says it all the time. Man, Jake don't know what they're part of. Most of our people don't really get the seriousness of what we're part of. They don't get what they don't get the sacrifice this is gonna require. You have to give this life up. The same way our Lord gave that life, you got to give this one up. Are you okay with it? Are you down? Because at some point in time, you're going to have to choose. The elect love not their own lives unto death. You have to embody that. And again, like I said, we're not there yet, but the Lord is working with us. And you got to be constantly praying and be in a mindset to grow in the spirit. To pass it.
Moments.
Yeah. You're right. The elder's right, man. He going to give you moments, man.
Really just see, okay.
You say you want, okay.
Like Peter, you know,
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
I gave you 3 times. I gave 3 chances.
Yeah, you build up in the face.
Yeah.
And some brothers, shoot, hey, they body.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some brothers gonna be examples to other brothers. Be like, hold up.
Man, this brother's doing, hey, this
Yeah.
brother here got a spirit on him, man. And that example, man, can have it to where that'll make you go harder in this truth. Because you see somebody else's spirit, you see what they going through, like, man, this brother's striving like a man right now, bro.
Let me tell you something. Especially if you play sports, at a high level, the mindset somebody has in that locker room is contagious. If the bulk of the flock has that bold mindset, it's contagious to everybody, even the coaches, even the culture, even the fan base. It's contagious. The energy that the people that's out there doing the fighting is contagious. It's infectious. If there's doubt amongst that group, that too is infectious. It can't be there.
Yep.
It can't be there for that group to be successful. The elect not gonna have doubts. It's a reason they're gonna be kings and priests forever. Those aren't regular spirits. But again, they're gonna be built up to that point. So you gotta relish, like Apostle Rick always goes into, you gotta relish the opportunity to grow. What Apostle Rick says, fuck the heat.
Yep.
That's what he means. You gotta relish in that opportunity to be something more.
Going in tribulation, certain things happen, and kind of like how I'm thinking on. You know, forgive me, I did something. You might not know what's going on, but guess what? You know what I'm saying? The Lord is giving me the opportunity to level up. You know, you don't lose things on the side, bro. Relationships, things that nature, man. You know? But like the brother said, you prefer that over your how by shooting out shot. You know? I used to being the cool guy. Walking, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, doggy? Hey, there you go. All that shit was tarnished, man. You know what I'm saying? Family members coming up against you. You just wonder, like, why do you hate me so much? Because it's true. I'm talking about vehement hate.
You're like, damn.
So act like he's cool, and one, you know what I'm saying, every opportunity, it's like he's trying to come against you. It's like
They're going out their way type shit.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, they need a reason. Not to fuck with you. You know? And it's a spiritual matter. The reason why is because shit, you got this light and they in darkness. You know?
Exactly. That's exactly right, man. Look, bro, we don't know. It's gonna come a point in time where we're not gonna be out here to tell the flock these things. You're gonna be out there and you're gonna have to take this test on yourself. Remember back in school, you could, when they used to put I don't know if they used to do this for y'all, you put the folders up where you couldn't even look over at nobody else test.
Yep.
That's what this is about to be. You ain't taking this ain't a group test.
Yep.
We got time now to build each other up, but this is not a group test.
That's a cheat sheet right there, though. The brotherhood is a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
You go on and trials and tribulations, but other person might not see what you're going through,
Yeah.
mentally, financially, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you can hear other people's trials and tribulations, and that could, you know, build your faith up, man.
Yeah.
Coming out here on these highways and byways, these of nature, that's the cheat sheet. But, you know, not to get too off topic, you got people out there that prefer to do their own thing, right? To, you know what I'm saying? You know, got murmuring, complaining, things of that nature on the outside, right? You know, when it's time for them to pass that test, they're not gonna be built up. Hey, because in order for you to get good at sports, you have to do it with somebody else.
Yeah, you gotta have a group.
In basketball, you can't be the coldest nigga shooting outside, you know, or you know, at LA Fitness by yourself.
Yeah. Even shit. Boxing.
Boxing,
You gotta have a good coach. You gotta have
you gotta
a
have
good
a good
sparring
and you gotta have a good squad person.
Yeah.
Right? Good work. They call, hey, you good work, bro.
Yeah.
You know, somebody go push you,
Yeah.
make you, you know, somebody might get the best of you. You think about it the whole week, like, damn, I gotta do this. Looking
Yeah.
at, you know,
Make you examine yourself, make you go harder.
make you go harder, make you run out of that extra mile. And that's a brother, that's a teammate.
Yeah.
So you go get out there, somebody, you know, say who ain't your teammate, you for the mess him up,
I'm gonna
man.
run through this nigga.
Yup, especially if he ain't been training properly.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's over. I'm just running through you, dog. Yeah, I'm just get my hand raised today, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see food. It's time for a buffet.
Yeah, man. Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
It's the energy we gotta walk into this fight with. You gotta walk into this fight. Now we not gonna be arrogant or overconfident, but you understand, like, look, if I follow the instructions, I'm gonna make it to the end. The Lord gonna be with me. It ain't gonna be, you know, it may not be a walk in the park, but I know if I just keep my head down and follow the instructions,
Yep.
I'm gonna be good.
Keep your head down and keep your faith up. Keep your head down and keep your faith up.
That's a shirt.
Things gonna get bad. Things gonna go crazy sometimes. Keep your head down and keep your faith up, man.
Yeah. And you mentioned something earlier. The brother said, you know, sometimes a brother, you could draw from the brotherhood, right? Sometimes a brother went through something just for your sake, just so you could go to him and get that counsel on how to move. Sometimes you might be going through something and it might not even be for your sake, because that test per se might not break you, but it might be something that could break another brother. And the Lord sets you up to be a counselor to this brother to get him through his troubled time.
Right.
So you got to understand the Lord moves in so many different ways. You just got to trust him.
Or it might be a scenario where you do break, but then somebody see you get the hill back up.
You got to trust. The Lord, that's what he's looking for when he returns. The scriptures say, when the Son of Man returns, shall he find faith on the earth. That's what he's looking for when he returns, man. Because we're about to go through the craziest time ever. But the Lord gonna cover us through this time. You see? Then you still got that Matthew 24?
Okay, yeah.
And 21 one more time?
God, this is
And I'm gonna read
Matthew
this.
chapter 24 and verse 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be.
Continue on.
And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened."
So the Lord is there speeding up the dates, moving the goalposts so you can pass, but you just got to follow directions.
Yep.
Right? Now I want to read this. It's Romans 8:38. It says, "For I am persuaded," this is what Paul is telling you, he giving you the spiel. "For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor..." Start up. We will start it.
35, bro.
Okay, I got you.
'Cause I was holding that.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Nah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Get
This
going.
Roman, you got it too.
Yeah.
Romans 8 in 35, it says, "Who shall separate us from the love of the Mashiach? Shall tribulation or distress, or persecution or famine, or nakedness or peril, or sword?"
Right. So nothing's gonna stop, you know what I'm saying, the elect from serving Yahweh by Shemi Awashah. The things that they go through, famine, you know what I'm saying, pestilence, sword, you know what I'm saying? Out here getting a slave for the Lord, man. You gotta believe. Hey, the elect are gonna believe. Hey, this is His will. Hey, I'm happy to be a part of this. I'm happy to do these things for the Lord's sake. Okay. They have a locked-in mindset. They have a mindset of eternity. Man, this flesh gonna pass away. You know. I'm doing this for an eternal reputation.
There it is.
You know.
Continuing on. All right, it reads, we're in verse 36, Romans 8 and 36. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long.
Yep, for thy name's sake we are killed all day long, man. Hey, the apostles didn't see the Lord coming back, bro. They all had to perish. The disciples, they all had to perish. Yeah. They all perished, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Relatively horrible deaths, bro.
It wasn't really, it was horrible.
What? Right.
That shit was bad.
I was thinking about John, Revelator.
He had a little different, but shit.
I mean,
being on that
locked up for 35 years. Ain't
yeah,
no
bro. Yeah, that's a different mental torment. Right. That's still bad.
Yeah, you know that prison ain't like our prison where you just, laying down the majority of the time. Nah.
Yeah, we don't know what he had to deal with. The people he had to deal.
Probably toilet had that man busting bricks, all types of stuff, man.
Having a fight, Nick. You know what I mean? All kind of stuff.
Yo, they go with the Christians.
Beatings, you know what I mean? Just like, you don't know what he went through.
He spurred on.
Yeah, bro. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, a lot of major prophecies had to play out first. Verse 6, Romans 8 and 36. As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are accounted as sheep for the slaughter.
Yep. We're here just to do the will of the Lord, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I pay attention. You know?
He wasn't even blowing at you.
I'm taking up for the white man.
I can't stand people in general.
He just taking up for the white man.
Golly.
The northern tribe loved him some Esau.
That was Elam.
Oh, it was Elam?
That was, I'm wrong.
Nah, it sounds like Spanish.
No, that was Elam. I was looking right at him. Like, goddamn. Anyway.
Yeah.
Verse 37.
My bad, northern tribe.
You been on their ass lately. they need their ass got on them. Yeah. Romans 8 and 37. Nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us.
We're more than conquerors despite the things that we go through. You know, hey, you're going to go through some things in this walk for 2025 been a hell of a year, bro.
Boy.
I know all of us can attest for that. In all one shape or form. You know, brothers is catching hell, brother.
There's so much happened.
Yep. There's a lot of shit that's going on, bro.
Yeah.
You know? But we count these things as joy. You know, in our personal lives, you know, and within the brotherhood, man. Because we understand that we're doing this for a bigger purpose. We see what's about to happen on the face of the earth, bro.
The Lord dealing.
We're able to articulate, we see that, man, it's about to get bad out here, man. The MOTB system is speaking, you know? The time like no other, it's so vivid, you can see it. AI is unprecedented. We couldn't see, we understood the internet, things like that 10 years ago. We couldn't fathom AI, bro.
And bro, 6 months ago, they were making AI video, but you can clearly see that shit was fake. Really? 6 months ago.
Yeah, now it's just like, bro, you able to take a video for somebody live and able to like show it to them, like, hey, this shit right here, and it looks like they actually did the shit, bro.
I seen the video in the grocery store.
Yeah, so it's constantly evolving.
And that's what they let the people play with. What they got in the back? Shit. Yep. That's what they let you see.
Yep. They let you play with that just so AI can learn.
Yeah, because the AI is gonna be their digital angel, but AI, it's not omniscient where it just knows everything off the rip. It needs information from people to learn the nuances of how people deal, rhetoric. So that's why they let you play with it, so they can build up their artificial angel. It's not just so you can have a good time. Ooh. Mm-hmm. No, you're go ahead.
No, I agree with you.
You're feeding into the weapon that's going to be used against you.
Yep. Man, I AI question about like a business, venture that I was curious about, and this motherfucker talked to me crazy. He said, he would make shit so complicated. This is all you got to do. I'm talking about literally like, not to that grade, not some to that degree. Like he would make things so complicated. It ain't that complicated. This is what you got to do. I was like, damn. You don't talk to me like that.
hey, it learned how to talk to you the way you would respond.
Yeah, you respond.
This, you can't. This is a brother. You know what I mean? It's a rough brother, so it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
That's how you feel.
I was surprised and taken back by his answer. Man.
Yeah. Sha'ar, he used the ChatGPT. Mm-hmm. The way it talked to him is the way Sha'ar would talk to you.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. It's learning. It's learning quick too.
Yep. And they building all these databases up.
Yeah.
They got these new databases down here in North Texas, in different cities down here in Irving, Red Oak, and these databases are basically, how back in the day they used to have monitors on, on computers where picture big ass monitors.
Yeah, supercomputers,
in a row.
Hey, you talking about the hard drive, huh?
The hard drives.
Yeah, not the monitor. Yeah, you talking about.
Yeah, the hard drive. I'm sorry, the hard drive.
Yeah. So when you go to if you ever go to Google campus and they got those big, they go in the, look at this thing right here. It'll be
something like that, but a little bit smaller.
Yeah. No, they'll have see this one main thing. Mm-hmm. We say one main at.
Yeah.
Think about them stacked up.
Yeah.
In row like a warehouse full of what? That's just one. And they got thousands of them.
Yep. All it's doing is storing data, bro.
Data, yeah.
So that on top of the fact they're about to roll out humanoids.
Yeah.
In the next few years, man. Hey, human beings are about to be obsolete. To where they're gonna have to bring, feed the people. They're gonna have the perfect remedies for that. What are they gonna have? They're gonna have the MOTV, what we speak about often, right? Attached to universal basic income. Okay? It's gonna start off with digital IDs, and it's gonna get more sophisticated than that.